Evercade effect.
Hello fellow Evercadians and retro enthusiasts, you are watching the Evercade effect and this is Retro9! And today, I'm going to give my review of the Data East collection. There it is. So yes, we're going to go over all 10... Wait a second. That's the wrong Data East collection. Ah, there we go. There's the right Data East collection. So, as I was saying, we're going to go over all 10 arcade games. And I'm going to give you my review, and I'm going to give you my thoughts and opinions on each and every single game. And you're going to want to stick around. Stick around to the very, very, very end for my final thoughts.
And the crowd goes wild.
Yay! But before we get started, if you happen just to come across my channel in the YouTube verse here, please like and subscribe. Yeah! It means so much to me. I'm an upcoming new channel, and if you want to stay up to date with everything Evercade and retro related, you're going to want to subscribe and take this journey with me. Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and fire up the Evercade, and let's begin! Alright, so the first game I want to talk about is Bad Dudes versus Dragon Ninja. Oh. So this game has so much nostalgia. We're going to go ahead and skip the beginning here. I remember playing this as a kid in the gas station growing up. You know, this was back in the sweet old day of arcade games. You actually had to be there and just seeing this game for the first time. And yeah, I thought it was kind of like cheesy, especially at the time. You know, winters don't use drugs and the whole thing. I'm bad! And all that. And you do that attack and, you know, all these type of things. So this game has so much nostalgia for me. It's definitely, yeah, got it. Yeah, just those like little sounds. And please keep in mind that like this is all missing from the Nintendo port, which is just god-awful. That has nostalgia as well, but for different reasons. Not seeing this in the arcade. And this game is just, oh, I love this. I'm so happy to see this in the collection. Sure, it's not the best fighting game to like ever exist, but you know what? It doesn't have to be. It's fun. And this, you get unlimited credits, and the nostalgia and everything is there. So yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite games on the collection that lives up to the hype!
I'm bad!
Let's talk about Breakthrough. So this game, this is a really interesting game. It's fun. It's challenging. Yeah, you're this car that can jump and shoot around, and he's got to try not to die and move around things. And I vaguely remember playing this back in the day, but to be honest, I haven't played this game in a long time. But I do like that it's completely different, right? It may not be the best game on this cart, but I'm happy it's here. It's just something that's just fun to go in and play. And after you do make progress past a certain point, then when you die, you start there. So I've been playing this through, you know, kind of casually, keeping save states, and it's just a very fun, weird game. I love these type of games around the Evercade. I mean, what else more do you want than things like shooting at you with flames and whatnot? So yeah, definitely a great game. Love it. Happy that it's here. Burger time! So yeah, I don't know if you knew, but in the beginning you can start to take off like that. So yeah, this version of Burger Time is so much better than the NES port. Oh man, such a huge difference, especially since it is the arcade version, so you get the awesome arcade goodness, and quite frankly, I think this is the best version of Burger Time that's out there. The ladders you still get a little bit stuck upon, but hey, you know, you can't have everything. This game I know would be a lot neater if to play on a vertical monitor, but still, I'm very happy to play on this mode. Of course, I can't play it on the portable because it's too small. But God, this is so much of a better version, and who doesn't love Burger Time, right? One of those games you can just, you know, casually kind of pop into and play. You know, I love these kind of score chase games. I'm just really see, got stuck up on the ladder. Just really happy that we finally get the arcade version of Burger Time. I don't know what more needs to be said. Fantastic game to have on this cart, and so happy that it's part of the collection. Alrighty, now we're here to talk about Chain Reaction. Let's go ahead and pop in some credits. Oh, I love this game. If you like Magical Drop, so here you can do battle mode, you can do solo play. I'm going to do battle mode because it's more fun to play against the computer. They just need to, as filming this video, save states yet haven't been fixed. Firmware version 2.2, hopefully they'll fix that. But yeah, we go ahead and pick a character, pick someone here at random. I love how you can just pick these cool characters. And if you're familiar with Magical Drop, it's the same way, right? You go through, you pull the different things, you shoot them down, you want to match them in order, and boom, then you drop stuff for your opponent. So yeah, this game is a lot of fun. It can be frustrating at times, but this type of puzzle game, oh, this is just right up my alley. I haven't yet completed the story mode or battle mode yet. Hoping to do so once we can use save states. But hey, this game is so much fun. I can only imagine playing this couch co-op. This game would be even better. Haven't yet had the chance to play that, but it's just really neat. In each level, you have different items that you have to go ahead and match up. One thing that is consistent is see these super blocks here. You want to go ahead and get 3 of them in a row, and if you do, you just knock down that much more for your opponent. And for some reason, it's not wanting to give them to me, which is fine. I was going to show you here if I get one more, but it's being selfish. But once you do knock down enough, though, yeah, see those blue blocks appearing in the background? Yeah, that's because they went ahead and got some combos. But this game is so much fun. Any arcade puzzler is going to be okay with me. So yeah, this game is just super awesome, and the Data East cart for sure does it justice. Uh-oh, guys, I think we're in trouble. We're outside of Japan. At least I am when I'm playing it. I used to love those. It's like, really? So, I don't know. So this game, I really want to like this shooter. It's just, here's why I don't. Your hitbox is way too big. You're just this, like, freaking huge, like, nose, like, thing. And it's just, there's nothing really that stands out about this shooter. To be honest, for somebody who loves shooters, I was really disappointed by this one. Especially, vertical shooters are cool. I thought this would have been much better. This one is just meh level. I really wanted to get into it. Yeah, you get your power-ups, and on top of that, it's just really freaking hard. And then game over, so all the way to the beginning. And I'm talking, this is like even hard with save states. So yeah, unfortunately, this one just rates low on my list. If you like this game, that's cool, but I just can't get into it. Gate of Doom! Yeah! So this one is a really cool... Throw some quarters in here. This one is a really cool beat 'em up. I'm just going to skip past the intro. Although, I'm going to say this right off the bat. The second one is a million times better. The characters are a lot more polished with their abilities and everything. And so this first one, I mean, it's cool. You go down, you kill stuff, you have the magic meter that builds up. But the enemies in this first one, especially the bosses, man, they're so powerful. They're too powerful. The first one, it's really grossly imbalanced, and it's unfair. And the wizard is the main best character, hands down. Especially the bard is useless in this. They didn't improve it too much in the second one, but yeah, this one felt more like a slogfest. It really was not nearly as much fun as the second one. The second one is much better. That's all I can say. Play the first one to go through it. The bosses, especially the boss of the game, are very tedious. The second one, a lot more fun, a lot more rewarding. We'll talk on that more when I get to the second game. Yeah, it's just better. The first one is only average. Luck and Chase. I love this game. We don't have Pac-Man. It's the closest thing to it. Just the opening sequence, that is awesome. The only annoying thing is after you die every single time, having to, kind of start back and kind of wait. But yeah, I'm going to be quiet while we hear the opening sequence. I love this part, this music so much. Oh, I love that. Okay, so yeah, you gotta go through, get the dots. You don't have power pellets, you can close doors. Whoa! And you want to get the money bags and like the other items that appear there. That kind of just like immobilizes enemies for a moment when you do that. Oh, okay, I made it through. And it's kind of weird. I'm not sure. Oh, there's the top hat. How are you supposed to control what doors close? I just know there's a bunch of them following you. Press the button, and it'll close the door. But yeah, this is just a really cool score chase game. This one I never did play in the arcade, so I'm very happy that this shows up on the collection here. But yeah, this is just crazy. You're this like weird crazy character in a hat, and I think you're chased by the police and you're a bank robber. I didn't really do my research or read the the booklet here, but I just love this game. Definitely one of my top games on this cart. And with these score-based games, it's one of those ones literally I could jump in, play one game and be satisfied, or I could play multiple games and be satisfied, depending how much time I have. So yeah, this one, top of the tier list. I love it. I highly recommend it. Slash Spy. I don't know why I said it like that, but this game is crazy. I love this game. Yeah, we are going to be 007, of course. I don't know why any other name you would pick. But yeah, this I do remember playing in the arcade back in the day, and it was just crazy. This is just really one of those cool, like, I guess it's a run and gun or beat 'em up. I don't know. I mean, use a gun. This is just neat. So many, the levels are different and crazy. You fight tigers. You fill up your meter. You get the golden gun. This is one of those games that I beat this in 2 play sessions. It was just so much fun. Yeah, I love it. And even now, just like jumping in for this review, this is just one of those awesome games you can just jump in really and play. Play at any time. So look at that. I parachuted down. Now into the next level. Yeah. So yeah, I guess it's a run and gun. There's underwater level. I mean, this game is just so much fun. There, you want to get the G's for the golden coins, and yeah, I love this. Highly recommended. If you haven't played it, you need to. Throw in some coins. Oh yeah, Tumble Pop. So this is in my current top 10 for a reason. And first off, I love how you can just choose your starting level. That is awesome. But this game, so easy to get into and to play. I just, the only thing I like about some of these games, I don't like the jump and the action buttons are reversed. I mean, you do get used to it, but that's why we need to be able to map games on a or map buttons on a per game basis. But this one has Bubble Bobble vibes, Nightmare Creatures. You played any of those games. This is just so awesome. I could only imagine 2-player co-op, and I've beaten this. It is still fun just to go ahead and just jump in. If you spell Tumble Pop, you get a bonus. And again, it's one of those pick up and play games. There's just so much charm. And depending what level you start off, that's what the enemies look like and how difficult it is and the bosses. And yeah, definitely top 10 on my list. This game, it knocks it out of the park. So yeah, if you haven't played it, again, you need to. So much fun to be had here. Oh. So the last game I want to talk about, Wizard Fire or Dark Seal 2. Yes! This is the improved version. This is the version you want to play. And spoiler, they hint that there's more in the series. So yeah, they really improved all the characters, and the dwarf is awesome. And if you know certain bosses, you need to be certain characters. I really like the elf a lot. I won't fail! Now, she moves the fastest, and you can kind of do this cool thing. Your sword. But yeah, these cutscenes are so hokey. Here, let you hear some of the voiceover, and it's just, especially when you beat it, just seeing it beat bosses in the game, it just... There we go. So yeah, if I press it rapidly, you shoot your weapon really fast. Yeah, a lot more balance. This game is so much more fun. I don't feel weak in this game. I don't feel like the bosses have an unfair advantage, and you get Dungeons and Dragons vibes, like going on here. But yeah, I love this game. I can honestly say after beating the first one, wasn't really hot to play that one again. But this one, I definitely am jumping back in, and even now for the video, having a lot of fun. 2 players, couch co-op. This would be epic. But yeah, this game definitely again high on my list. Let's be the Bard. The Bard still sucks though in this one. I'm sorry. I mean, the Bard is just terrible in the first one. At least in this one, the Bard is playable. I will say that. I use my magic, and the magic does rotate. Oh, unicorn! It does kind of rotate, and it is random. I don't think it necessarily matters what character you are. Let me see if I can get to the first boss here, which is the dragon. But yeah, I love this game. You want your classic Dungeons and Dragons style beat 'em up. This one is for you. We are back. Woo! So wanted to thank everyone for sticking with me this far to the end of the video, and everyone who comments, likes, and subscribes and support the channel. It's all appreciated. It all goes noticed. I respond to every single comment below. So yeah, before I give my thoughts and opinions here, I want to know, what do you think? Was I dead on how I rated all these games? Do you like these games? Is it a meh collection? Comment below. So here are my final thoughts. So I think this Data East collection is excellent. It's exactly what I would expect from an arcade collection, here in the Evercade. The only one thing, and Blaze, if you're watching, which I know you watch my videos, here's the one thing that I believe that they did wrong with this collection, is that when you put in the Data East arcade and you put in the Data East console version, you don't get a free game.
Gosh, you stinker.
come on, or a bonus game. There needs to be that. Everybody was anticipating, I don't know what game that is, but everybody was anticipating this, so that was definitely a bit of a letdown. Otherwise, I think the curation is phenomenal. I think, you know, for me, like 90% of the games on that collection I like, and I look forward to add to each collection. Yeah, these arcade collections are great, although we do need access to dip switches and other features, but that's another video, and, well, I created content. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye!